So, if you want to know where everything happens, so everything happens in the gap between two words. So, the silence. So, if these are two words, me and you, so the gap between these two words is silence. See, everything exists in the silence. If you're talking about listening, listening doesn't happen when you're talking. Listening only happens, the real listening is happening. I'm talking about internal chatter. So when somebody's talking and you're listening to that person, at the same time the internal talk is going on. That's not where the listening happening. We are hearing things, but that's not actual listening. Listening is when you are quiet inside and then other person is talking. So you are not waiting to respond, but you're absorbing everything. That's where real listening happens, and that can only happen when the internal chatter is quiet. So things only happen in silence. Your conscious energy, there is a conscious energy inside you. That's why you're alive. But you come in connection with that conscious energy when the talk goes silent. So the internal connection only happens when the internal chatter goes quiet. So you connect with the conscious energy in the silence also. And then we live in this space. So the space around me is where I live. So this living is also happening in the silence. And if I close my eyes, I see, and I just jump inside and I just go different parts of my body. What will I see is darkness and space. And then the earth is surrounded by this vast silence. So the whole universe is silent space and things are available in there. So different planets are present in between. So everything happens in the silence. So the gap is what we need to catch. We need to be alert for the gap, not towards the solid thing or the words. That's where we need to get established, because everything is already established there. So if you want to be a good listener, if you want to be connecting to your soul, and if you want to be present in the moment, then everything is happening. We need to get established in the silence. Silence is already there and we are already part of it. It's not like we have to do something or we have to go somewhere to do it. It's just we have to make the chatter of the mind go quiet. And once the connection of mind weakens on you, so right now your mind is controlling you. So the moment the connection of mind gets weakened on your body, the connection of soul gets stronger. It's either you're connected, your body is controlled by mind, or it's either controlled by you, your soul. And you are the soul, you are not the mind. So if I'm saying connected, controlled by you, so I mean your soul or you. So when you are connected to your soul and fully present, and body is not controlled by mind, so that's when presence happens. And that can only happen when either you can be present and mind goes silent, or you make your mind silent. So you remove all the mind is just desires. If you remove all the desires away from you, if you stop desiring things, mind will go quiet anyway. So things are happening only in silence. Love comes out of you only when mind goes quiet. Love comes out of silence. Happiness comes out of silence. And you can live with yourself, and the life becomes fun when you are in silence. Otherwise, your mind controlling you will just bring suffering and nothing else. So, and if I see where is the universe, how the clock is working. So there are three things: future, present, and past. So universe is not on the time frame, but it is in the gap between these three things. So the gap between future and past is now. Sorry, future and present is now, and the gap between present and past is now. So we are living in this gap, in this silence. So out of this, and there is no past, there is no future. So if there is no past, there is no future, so there is no present. So what is actually, we are in silence, we are in the, so the life only happens in now. Life only happens in this space we have. And when the clock will move forward, we will go there. And when we will go there, this moment will become past and will be there. But so this moment will finish. It's finished. It has no existence anymore. The future which we are looking at, thinking about, we don't know where we will go. So actually there is one thing, and we are always in that one thing, in the now. We are living in the now indefinitely. We never go, and there is no place called present, there is no place called past, there is no place called future. It's basically now. But we can say it in a different way, because there is mind also, and mind divides things, and mind needs those things for calculation, for experiences, for learning, and for saving you. So in reality there is no time, but for mind, or mind is creating time because it needs it. So we'll use it, but we need to be in reality. That's the main point. So you will become conscious in the silence. So everything, the life is happening, whatever I am talking, or the real listening is happening, because whatever I'm talking, the gaps between these two words is where you need to establish yourself, or you need to catch those gaps. The moment you start catching those gaps clearly and profoundly, they will start coming in present moment, because those gaps are present moment. The words are just words, but those gaps are present moment, where you have to be, where the listening is happening. So everything is happening in the gap. Be aware of those gaps. That's where life is happening. So you need to listen, you need to be happy. If you want to see the love coming out of you, or if you want to be more present or connected to your soul, then it's happening in the silence, and we need to be connected to it. Only you have to work on one thing, making this mind silent. So the chatter going on, just we need to work on making it silent. Thank you.